Hello everyone, how to solve this problem for the values of a. If we have a to the power of 8 minus a square divided by a to the power of 4 minus a square is equals to 7, and we solve this problem for all the values of a. So here we need to find all the roots of this equation, and I hope so you like this method, but if you have any other method in your mind, so please don't hesitate to write this method into the comment section. And the very first thing we are going to do is first we rewrite this equation as this is a to the power of 8, and it will be written as a to the power of 6 plus 2 minus this is a square divided by this is a to the power of 4, and we write it as 2 plus 2 minus a square is equals to 7. And further in the next step we need to use here the nice algebraic formula. You know about that. If we have x to the power of m plus n is equals to x to the power of m multiplied by x to the power of n. According to this rule of exponent, we write our left hand side as, so here we break these values and it will be written as a to the power of 6 multiplied by a square minus this is a square divided by, again we have a square multiplied by a square minus a square equals to 7. Further in the next step we need more simplifications, and it will be written as, here you see that a square be the common term, and when we take common a from here we get the remaining values are, from here we have a to the power of 6 minus 1 divided by, here you see that again a square be the common term, and when we take common a square we get the remaining values are a square minus 1 is equals to 7. And now here in the next step you see that this a square and this a square are cancelled out by each other, and we get here the remaining values are a to the power of 6 minus 1 divided by a square minus 1 is equals to 7. So here we need to focus on the numerator term, and we rewrite the above equation as this is a to the power of 6, and we write it as a square and its whole cubed minus this is 1, and we write it as 1 cubed divided by this is a square minus 1 is equals to 7. Here we need to use the nice cubic formula to the above term, and you know about that. If we have x cubed minus y cubed is equals to x minus y times of x square plus xy plus y square. Okay, so after applying this cubic formula we write this equation as, this will be written as a square minus 1 times of a square and its whole square plus a square into 1 plus 1 square, and it is divided by a square minus 1 is equals to 7. So here when we apply the cubic formula it will be written as in this form, and now you see here this a square minus 1 and this a square minus 1 are cancelled out by each other, and we get here the remaining values are, from here we get a square and its whole square plus, here we have this is a square plus this 1 square equals to 1, and we move this 7 into the left hand side and it will become minus 7, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now here in the next step we have here we first need to simplify the terms, and we have this is a square and its whole square plus this is a square, and 1 minus 7 becomes minus 6, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now here further in the next step you see that this is the quadratic equation in a square variable. So here first we write this into the simplified form, and for this we will take here x is equals to a square. It means that we substitute this a square and a square equals to x, and after substitution this the above equation is written as x square plus x minus 6, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now here further in the next step we need more simplifications, and it will be written as, so this will becomes a standard quadratic form, and here we need to solve this quadratic equation. And you know that there are three methods to solve the quadratic equation. The first method is factorization method, second one is completing square method, and the third one is by applying the quadratic formula. So here we use the factorization technique to solve this quadratic equation, and here we easily make the factors of this equation. So that here we break its middle term, and when we break its middle term, it will be written as this is x square plus 3x minus 2x minus 6 is equals to 0. And here we need to take common x from first two terms, and it will be written as x times of x plus 3 and minus, here we take common minus 2 and we get the remaining values are x plus 3, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now you see that both of these two terms involve x plus 3, and here we take common x plus 3 and we get the remaining values are x minus 2, and this whole equation is equals to 0. And now here in the next step we divide this equation into the two cases. The first case is we write x plus 3 equals to 0, and the second case is we write x minus 2 equals to 0. Here we get the value of x is equals to minus 3, and from here we get the value of x is equals to 2. And here we need to move backward because we need to find the values of a, and we take our x is equals to a square, so we back substitute this value of x, and when we put this value of x, it will be written as a square equals to minus 3, and from here we have a square equals to 2. So here for the values of a, we need to remove the square sign from left hand side on both of these two cases, so that we apply square root on both of the sides on both of these two cases. And you see here these two and square root are gone, and we get here a is equals to, here you see that we apply a square root sign on both of these two terms on both of these two cases, so this will be written as a equals to plus minus, and we know that when negative sign appear inside the square root sign, it will become iota, and here we get a is equals to plus minus 3 iota. So these are the two complex roots of the given equation, and from here we have these two and square root are gone, and we get a is equals to plus minus square root of 2. Okay, square root of 2 becomes a square root of 2. So these are the other two real roots of the given equation. So these are the two complex roots of the given equation, and these are the two real roots of the given equation. So these are the four roots of the given equation. It means that the solution set of the given question is plus minus square root of 2 and plus minus 3 times of iota. So this is the final answer, and thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.